Breaking. Virginia teacher fired due to mispronoun use and subsequently wins in court? Now let's get to it.
Nobody's safe!
Teacher in Virginia are going to get his day in court as part of his lawsuit against the school board that fired him. He got the axe for failing to use students' preferred pronouns. Mike Emanuel's on that story with more today. Now, Mike, where does it go today? Hello.
Bill, good morning. This teacher offered some accommodation student but was fired after being ordered to use masculine pronouns. Peter Vlaming is a former French teacher who says he couldn't refer to a transitioning student who was born female by masculine pronouns because of his religious beliefs. Vlaming did use the student's new chosen male name in class but was told that was not enough. His lawsuit argues the West Point, Virginia school board violated his right to free speech and religious freedom.
He offered to accommodate the student by just avoiding the use of pronouns altogether. But what the school said was, that's not good enough. You have to affirmatively speak these messages about human identity and biology that you don't believe, or else you're fired. And the school ultimately did fire him for that decision and for his convictions and his beliefs.
The Supreme Court in Virginia reversed a circuit court decision to dismiss the teacher's $1 million lawsuit against the West Point school board. The majority opinion concluded the teacher has a legally viable claim that his rights to free speech and free exercise of religion were violated and that his contract with the school was breached. The teacher maintains each person biologically fixed and cannot be changed. He also argues he would be lying if he used the student's chosen pronouns. Since his firing 5 years ago, Vlaming says he's been blacklisted from getting other teaching jobs in public schools. Bill?
Okay, Mike, more to come on that. Mike Emanuel, thanks. Washington, D.C. Thank you. Dana.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the mix. Like this video, share this video. Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. As you can see, what this video is going to be about. This right here it really wasn't a shocker. It really wasn't a surprise. And the reason why I say that, because if anyone is passionate and strong in your convictions, then you will continue to fight whatever that may look like in its capacity, from a legal perspective or whatever, the topic or the issue is. So you will continue to fight. So that's why I said really, really not totally surprised of the outcome, because basically this teacher seems to possess a lot of tenacity to keep pushing and keep going. This should not have gotten to this point, honestly, in my most humble, strong opinion. But at any rate, like this video, share this video, like, share, subscribe. It is free to like, it is free to share, it is free to subscribe. If you are interested in donating, hit the Cash App, the Zelle in the description section. All donations go toward content enhancement creation. But thank you guys for your continued support, those domestically and internationally. Listen to this video from beginning to end. Stay tuned, stay connected this week to the community section for the cash giveaway announcements and details, etc., etc. Okay, you guys, let me jump right into the topic. Teacher wins big. Yes, in Virginia, this teacher wins big. As you heard in that clip in the beginning, the teacher was fired because of his beliefs and convictions. And let me just show you guys and share with you guys the outcome of that. So as you can see, this is the New York Post.com. I'm quoting them, and this article was just posted on October 2nd. So this is the update. Teacher fired for refusing to use TRANS students pronouns, awarded $575K in the lawsuit. Yes. So this particular teacher in Virginia was fired. This guy for it seems like misuse of pronouns for TRA or a special student. I say that respectfully, special, protected. I try to use those terms here on my channel because, that's what they are. They are special and protected, and I'm not saying that in a disrespectful manner. You just have to be careful of the certain terms you use here on YouTube. Okay, so the article further cites a Virginia school board must fork over more than $500K to a former French teacher who was fired in 2018 for refusing to use a TRAN student's preferred pronouns. The teacher, Peter Vlaming, along with Christian legal group Alliance Defending Freedom, ADF, filed a lawsuit against the district, arguing his termination was a violation of his religious beliefs. Okay. Peter Vlaming, a former French teacher in the West Point School District in Virginia, prevailed in a lawsuit he filed against after he was fired in 2018 for not using TRANS students' preferred pronouns. The article further cites, I was wrongfully fired from my teaching job because my religious beliefs puts me on a collision course with school administrators who mandated that teachers ascribe to only one perspective on gender identity, their preferred view. Okay, Vlaming said in a statement following this settlement agreement. That was his statement. Okay. He further cites, I loved teaching French and gracefully tried to accommodate every student in my class, but I couldn't say something that directly violated my conscience. The article further cites the board fired Flammy when he said he could not, in good conscience, comply with the district superintendent's demand he referred to a student by a pronoun inconsistent with their biological sex, according to ADF. He attempted to accommodate the TRAN student by using his chosen name while avoiding using the nouns, the P nouns, altogether. But the student, his parents, and the school said he was required to use male P nouns, claiming refusal would violate the school's anti-discrimination rules. As part of the terms of the settlement, the West Point School Board will pay the former teacher $575K in damages and legal fees, as well as expunge the wrongful dismissal from his record. Boom. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is Peter with his looks like legal team. Okay, the article for the sites. He sued the school district along with Christian Legal Group Alliance Defending Freedom, ADF, arguing his termination was a violation of his religious beliefs. Okay, the article for the sites. In a shift unrelated to the suit, the district also said it will alter its policies to align with state education guidelines put in place by Republican Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin, which allows K through 12 teachers in the state to refer to TRAN students by their birth name and gender, regardless of their gender identity. The Hill writes. That's fair. In my opinion, I agree with that, y'all. Might be unpopular to some, but I do agree with what the Republican governor has in place from a legal perspective. Okay. Referring to the students by their biological names. Yeah. At birth. Biological names at birth, regardless of their gender. Okay. So the article further cites Peter wasn't fired for something he said. He was fired for something he couldn't say, y'all. Ooh. The school board violated his First Amendment rights under the Virginia Constitution, Commonwealth law, said ADF Senior Counsel Tyson Langhofer in a statement. As a teacher, Peter was passionate about the subject he taught, was well liked by his students, and did his best to accommodate their needs and requests. But he couldn't, in good conscience, speak messages that he knew were untrue, and no school board or government official can punish someone for that reason. Okay, the article further cites West Point Public School Superintendent Larry L. Fraser Jr. told the Washington Post he was glad to have resolved the matter in a way that will not have a negative impact on the student, staff, or school community of West Point. Okay, everyone, so what are your thoughts? Drop some comments in the chat. Keep it respectful and peaceful in the chat, you guys. So basically, Peter was, oh my gosh, this was an uphill battle for him. What do you all think? He's been going through this since 2018. Sheesh Louise, and we're in 2024. They say justice delayed is not justice denied. So I'm happy for the outcome for him. I agree with the outcome, so this does set a legal precedence on paper. I guess that's what the superintendent was saying, it still doesn't make any sense to me. Why would it happen? I guess in hindsight, it's a good thing. So you have it on record that this is case precedence. And for Peter, if there is anyone else, any other teacher or administrator goes through a similar situation, this could be used in court as an example of, in this case, Peter's case, the school district was wrong because of Peter's religion and because of the First Amendment. So, and I like that when Peter said he would be lying. Why would I, pretty much, and I'm paraphrasing you guys, like, why would I subscribe to something that's not true? Because biologically, the child was named a certain name at birth and identified as a certain, as a male or female at birth. So why, should I have to conform to the school district's updates or mandates when from a technical legal perspective, it's just, in my opinion, guys, it just doesn't make sense. So for him to be have been fired and blacklisted, oh my gosh, that's just, in my opinion, horrific. So what are your thoughts, you guys? I agree with the outcome from a legal perspective, and I think and shout out to the judges, because apparently the first judge dismissed it. Learning to that clip I played in the beginning, and then he had to go back through the court, and another judge ended up reinstating the lawsuit. But wow, so politics plays a lot, you guys, because don't get it twisted. These judges, they are political affiliations through different parties. Just follow the parties that they are affiliated. Sometimes it's on record, sometimes it's not, or just follow who they are connected with. You have social media, you have Google, you have a lot of different. You can go ahead and do some soft searches just to get an idea. Everything is not 100% true or exact, but it can lead you into your own interpretation of whether or not a particular judge is for a particular party or not, and that will kind of give you an idea of, from policies to laws, what that particular judge stands for, if that makes sense, and who to vote for, to be honest about it. So like I said, that first judge dismissed his case, and then another judge reinstated the case. That's just crazy. That's crazy. But your thoughts down in the chat regarding this outcome. Do you agree with the court's outcome from a legal perspective? Think Peter should have been fired at all. You know, this topic, special community, special protected topic, is a bit on the tip side, so to speak, I guess. You know, we're here, conversations are being had, and it's the new normal, seems like, with what's going on in the world, and from an international perspective and also a domestic perspective. So, I mean, we're here. It is what it is. Let me know your thoughts, you guys, down in the chat. Again, keep it respectful and peaceful. I'm happy to see and to hear that Peter had a successful outcome, and I'm quite sure, most importantly, he wanted his record expunged of that firing and all of that, as far as teacher-wise. So, like this video, share this video, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.